Hello, we are back with another visual pattern challenge. So your challenge here is to look at this pattern. Here's step one, here's step two, here's step three, and use your visual intuition or your mathematical skills to predict the number of boxes in step four. If you can do that, can you predict the number in step 43? And can you come up with an equation that could be used to express the number of boxes in any step at all? So that's the challenge. If you'd like to accept it, pause the video and see what you can do. All right, so this is interesting. We have two different colored boxes, and we start with just one orange box. And then if we look at just the orange boxes for now, we have 2 in the next step, 3 in the next step. If it was just the orange boxes, this would be pretty easy. I would predict 4 in step 4 because the number of orange boxes just seems to be the step number. I would predict 43 orange boxes in step 43. But then we have some green boxes being added. First, it's like there are 0 green boxes, and then there are 3 more, and then there are 3 more on top of that. So if I were to predict step 4, I think there would be 4 orange boxes, and then 3, 6, I'm going to guess 9 green boxes in that bottom row. So 4 plus 9 would be 13. So I'm thinking 13 in step 4. Let's analyze these numbers really quickly. We've got a chart here. I'll put in the step number and I'll put in the number of boxes. And we can take a look at this pattern and see what it's really doing by the numbers. So in step 1, we have 1 total box. In step 2, suddenly we have 5. And in step 3, 1, 2, 3 on the top and 6 on the bottom, that's 9. And in step 4, we've got 13. So we can figure out what type of pattern this is by finding the differences between the steps. 5 minus 1, that's 4. 9 minus 5, 4. And 13 minus 9 is 4. When you get a constant number, the same number in that set of differences, that means it's a linear pattern. It's growing at a steady rate. So we can use this equation, the equation for a line, to model a linear pattern. Y equals mx plus b. The m is going to be your rate of growth, the number of boxes it goes up by in each step. So we'll just put that in for m. So instead of y equals mx, we'll say y equals 4x. And then the plus b is something we use to adjust it to fit the numbers we actually see up there. Let's take this sort of stem of our equation, y equals 4x. Now the y is supposed to give you the number of boxes, and x actually, let me erase that, is the step number. So I'm going to put in 1 for x. So y equals 4 times 1 would give us 4, but we've only got 1 box here. That means we have 3 too many, so I need to subtract 3 boxes. And that means our plus b, our b is actually a negative 3. And this should be our equation, y equals 4x minus 3. Let's try it with a couple of steps. Let's put it into step number 2. So y equals 4 times 2 minus 3. 4 times 2 would be 8, minus 3 would be 5. Yeah, that's how many boxes here. How about step 3? Y equals 4 times 3 minus 3. That'd be 4 times 3 is 12, minus 3 is 9. Yes. Okay, so this equation is working to express the pattern, the number of boxes in the pattern. Once you've got a working equation, you can find step 43 by just putting 43 in for x, in for the step number. So y equals 4 times 43 minus 3. Now what is 4 times 43? Well, 4 times 40 would be 160, and 4 times 3 would be 12. So that'd be 172, and 72, and then minus 3 would be 169 boxes in step 43. Well, how did that go for you? Did you get 13 for step number 4? Did you come up with an equation like this? Let me know. Thank you.